You're listening to Into the Smoke, hosted by Patrick Harmon. Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for listening to another episode of Into the Smoke. I'm your host, Patrick Harmon. Thank you for listening to Into the Smoke, by the way. Thank you for coming back every week after week after week. Even though it might not be uploaded on the day you want to get uploaded. If you guys follow my, by the way, if you guys think that was like some sort of like a farewell bye-bye kind of thing or whatever, it's not. But it has something to do with that. I kind of started this whole thing because I wanted to restart my YouTube channel, and that I like NASCAR just as much as anybody else did, or if not better, and kind of turned out that it's the better, because there is a lot of people I've seen lately that it's just I feel like I like NASCAR too much. They're talking about all this BS that is going on in the background. They don't care about NASCAR. They don't care that we have a playoffs going on right now. Chase, whatever the F you want to call it. They want to talk about all this BS that's going on. The BS is not, that's all it is BS. I started this because I like NASCAR, not BS. We're going to talk about the BS for a second. If a driver don't fucking stand up, sorry guys, sorry so much. I did not mean to. If a driver doesn't stand up for the flag, they don't stand up for the flag. They get fined. They get booed at. That's all you need to talk about. You don't need to go into detail about how all these other sports are doing this and blah, blah, blah. And don't compare other sports. We're not like other sports. I understand that NASCAR has changed a little bit, and they call themselves playoffs now, and we got all this stuff going on. We're not. We are the only sport that likes racing. Racing for a win. For a chance to be better than any other person in the entire world. NASCAR drivers, I believe, are one of the best drivers in the entire world. Better than F1. Better than IndyCar. Am I wrong? I don't know. I might be. But to complain about some BS that it hasn't even started yet. I have not seen one driver, even though I missed a couple, I skipped to Friday. Today's Friday, by the way. I'm recording this Friday. I'm hoping I can get this out by Friday. But even though I don't know where I was going with that. But this sport, like, it's not going to happen. It hasn't happened yet. It's never going to happen. We're so deep in American values, it ain't even funny. I know NFL players think, oh yeah, we're so American. NFL is the first American sport. No, it's not. Think of one time that I'm like, you can't even think of one time that, oh, Billy wanted to throw a football 3 billion times farther than you. No, NASCAR. I'm not saying NASCAR is the first sport. I'm saying racing is the first sport. Racing is so deep. Racing. Trying to race your car, first of all, build your car from one thing up higher. Boom to boom, like from 1 to 1,000. That's what racing starts out. And then you ask Billy, say, hey Billy, or actually say, hey Billy, I bet I can beat your little POS over there with my souped up Chevrolet. It's like, oh yeah. It's like, you name the time and the place. Like, hey, right now, my Chevrolet is better than your POS. It's like, okay, let's go. Boom. That is racing right there. Yes, it's not on an oval. It's not on a dirt track. It's on the street, but it's still racing. I have never, I mean, like I said, I feel like racing is one of the most, like, it's just like, I don't think I've ever heard, I've never heard anybody say that football is the first sport. Not saying it's the best sport, and I know I'm going to get so much hate for that, but it's just kind of, I don't know, I'm just saying my mind right now. I'm tired of this BS going all over the webs and all that stuff. But we're going to talk about NASCAR. What's up about NASCAR? I did not get to see New Hampshire because I had to hear this BS. No, I went to a country concert, but I'm kind of annoyed because they didn't say the national anthem, and they said that something else. But we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about New Hampshire, and post New Hampshire. I guess a lot of people got in a wreck at New Hampshire, and a lot of people are behind. At the end of this race tomorrow at Dover, on Sunday, I keep on saying in my head tomorrow, but Sunday at Dover, it's going to go from 16 to 12. It's not going to be a really big jump, but it's not really a big jump any time. But it goes from 16 to 12. Actually, I think from Kansas to Martinsville is the first big jump. But I think 12 to 18 is big. 12 to 8 is bigger than 16 to 12. But yeah, Kurt Busch was in it. He hit Harvick, I believe. Yeah, I believe he hit. He was with Harvick. But yeah, he was. It was definitely a bad wreck. I think Kurt ended up staying out for the rest of the race. But then Clint Boyer got a post-race lug nut infraction, $10,000 violation, but I do not believe he lost his team member, says 7th place finish Sunday at New Hampshire, but competition officials discovered one unobscured lug nut in post-race check. NASCAR assessed crew chief Mike, I can't say his last name, $10,000. Yeah, it was just a fine. There was a couple L1s. One was from Richard Childress's Xfinity. Number 2, for rear ride height. From Ben Kennedy. It was 11th place though, so the encumbered doesn't make much sense. I don't know why they were like, I don't think that's a big deal. If it was like top 10 or something like that, it'd be kind of a big deal, but it's right outside the top 10. So, Kyle Busch Motorsports, Todd Gilliland's number 51 also had a L1. It came with a improperly sealed rear brake cooling assembly, with a career best finish of a 3rd place in New Hampshire. So that place was that was also encumbered. And I think both crew chiefs are at least one race suspension. I did watch Danica talking a little bit more about her future. She really is not worried. I believe. I'm guessing that either she is having a couple deals on the table, I think she has an agent basically that's kind of helping her um would I think it kind of helps him. I mean, helps her talk a little bit. Um, helps her. I mean, helps her a little bit better. Because while you're racing, you can't really be dealing with two different things. Trying to get it right for next year, and because during the off season, you really do want to relax. You do this whole the last 10 races thing, and you're trying to drive this whole time. And but real quick, I want to talk to you guys about the brand new paint schemes are coming out the 10/5/17, October 5th, which is, I believe, next week. If it is next week, it'll be like Friday or Saturday. Which no, it is not. It is Thursday. So I'm guessing I don't know when I'm going to be doing these from now on. Because Chase Elliott's going to be going into his dad's number, the number 9. William Byron's going to go into the number 24. Jimmy Johnson's going to stay in his, and Bowman's going to go the 88. So, and they're all going to be, and if you guys have not known that yet, the Chevrolet is going to be changed to the new 2018 Camaro ZL1. So, meaning, I don't know if Xfinity is going to be changing their Chevrolet. Don't know that for sure. Probably look for updates on my channel very soon. And it's gonna have special guest Bill Elliott, which is Chase Elliott's dad, Jeff Gordon, which is a very well-known driver, Dale Jr., and Rick Hendrick, which is the owner of Hendrick Motorsports. Well, I'm guessing part owner now. Everybody's with that whole like thing. But trying to spice things up because Kyle Busch won the race last week. Truex Jr. won at Chicagoland, and guess what? He's gonna try to win another race, so because he got the pole. So I'm gonna let's see if I can get something really quick. Nope, it's gonna be a video, so we're gonna close that. Well, I'm gonna close this out there real quick. Like I said on my intro here, because it's gonna be a lot sooner than 30 minutes. So real quick, guys, I'm trying to get a more professional, basically, if you guys ever heard of it, have ever heard of it? I'm gonna be trying to make a more professional audio and video and everything like that. But it's just for right now while I'm still in the earlier processes of this. But I am trying to, like, if you ever heard of crowdfunding, there's a couple websites, major websites. There's one where you can set it up, and if once you get to this amount, people unlock that, and if once you get to that amount, you'll unlock that, and then so on and so on. The other one is just a straight. If I'm asking for a amount, and if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't, and I can click on, and more than likely, if I do that route, I'm gonna click on the. I'm not gonna accept it unless if I get that amount. But I'm leaning more towards the whole other one where if I get this amount, I do this. If I do this amount, because that way I can actually make a website. If you guys are going along with this, if I do other things, it might help me save up to get like it could work in both my my Into the Smoke and my gaming channel, so I could say because I eventually want to get a gaming setup. Like I have a gaming computer and all that stuff, but I don't have a steering wheel, the pedals, a shifter, a proper seat to sit in, or anything like that. So if you guys kind of gotta go along with that, it would if I had a website, it would lead in here, and it would also lead into like it would lead into my my website would lead in here and all that stuff, and it would basically have more detailed stuff. It would be kind of like NASCAR's website, but mine would be more myself. It would be Into the Smoke. It would have I would have the schedule, but it would be in my format. It would not be copyrighted. I mean copyrighted from them. It'd be my own style. It'd be how I would want to set it up, and then I would also have a place where I have stats on let's say that because eventually I am gonna have a whole book like on each driver, be like stats, you know what I mean, and on each track and all that other stuff, and that'll be another thing too. Is because if I set up this website, I need to have enough materials and all that stuff, and eventually I'm not gonna have enough. You know what I mean, a lot of stuff. But anyway, guys, if you guys want to start helping me early, um, I guess I'll put a couple links in the description. And if those aren't there, I've heard, like I said, I'm not gonna say this for sure. Because I've seen links anyway. I've heard that if there's links down there, YouTube will delete them. If they're not, if they are, then just wait for the crowdfunding. Or if you don't want to just throw something at nothing, like I said, also go wait until the crowdfunding. Once the crowdfunding is totally up, I will have a video probably of I have a GoPro. I don't know where it went, but I do have an actual GoPro where I might set up and be like, hey guys, what's up? And then this is what's going down and all that stuff. But anyway, guys, I am very sorry. I am trying to keep this more upbeat, but it's kicking me down, and I'm trying to be an upbeat person, like I said. But anyway, guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free. I always try to keep that down below, and I am gonna set that up today and make sure nobody has sent me anything. So if you guys have, wait a minute, and I will go to that web email and I will check it. So until next time, guys, stay out the smoke. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.